Disrespect your surroundings.
A look at the Elite Series 36 Dean Ambrose. And to say I was excited for this figure is very much an understatement, as Dean Ambrose is my favorite wrestler and I love his new attire. And finally we have an updated Elite of him. Just for starters, with accessories, we will get into it. I think it would have been cool had they included a cloth DA t-shirt like he's wearing now. I think that would have been cool, as if we could have had like a 2-in-1 Elite Dean Ambrose. But let's go ahead and take a look at the kendo stick, which, as Tommy's Toy Show credited, is a newer mold for the kendo sticks. My one complaint I usually have with these is that they're bent. This one seems to be okay, but you know, it's cool they gave him a hand for him to hold it so he can whack Seth Rollins with it. Now we'll go ahead and take a look at his vest. And it's also very interesting to note that this is not the same mold used for what I thought it was going to be the Elite 32 Cody Rhodes. This one's actually a very flimsy rubber. It's going to be very easy to take off. He has a lot of molding down the zipper, pocket right there. We've got some laces coming on his hoodie, and his white hoodie, followed by the DA logo. Now here is the face scan, which a lot of people have been raving about, and I gotta agree with them. This head scan is awesome. It captures this crazy look of Dean Ambrose that he usually makes. I also think that the hair mold is different from the Signature Series and the Basic 51. But it looks great. Awesome head scan. Probably one of my favorites. It's up there with the Stephanie McMahon figure. Now on to the torso, which of course has his white tank top, which, if I'm not correct, is also the same mold as the Elite One Jeff Hardy. So I guess this is the closest we'll ever get to a Jeff Hardy, and you could probably use this torso for a Jeff Hardy custom. In fact, you could probably use this figure for a Jeff Hardy custom. Down on, he's got his white wrist tape. And another thing I wish they would have done is use the black outline on the end of the wrist tape, which I think would be cool, which is what he wore. He's got this on both sides. Down on, he's got his dark denim jeans. He's got a belt buckle, which actually does have quite a lot of molding on it. It's actually interesting. They could have just painted that on, but a lot of attention paid to detail here by Mattel. And then his jeans, which I think are the same mold as the Steve Austin ones, not quite sure, but nice color to them. And I think now we can take a look at articulation. So, as all Mattel Elites, the head does rotate 360. My joint is a bit tight. Also does look up and down. He does have shoulder rotation, which comes out to the side. A little bit of loose shoulder joint right there. He's got upper arm swivel, single bend in his elbow. He does rotate at his wrist. He's got the ab crunch, waist articulation. His legs come out to the front and to the side a good amount. Upper leg swivel, double bend in his knee. And he's got a little bit of foot articulation there at the ball joint, and it does move up and down. I think this figure is really awesome. It's definitely one of my favorites, as Dean Ambrose, like I said, is my favorite wrestler. Definitely pick it up if you find it. It is worth the full price and more. Thank you guys for watching this review, and as always, drive safe.